Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do some first impressions and very first sniffs of 3 fragrances from the House of Guerlain. These are new releases, well, kind of new releases, maybe it's been a few months already, but there are 3 new oud perfumes from Guerlain. The first one here is Oud Nude, second one is Oud Kohl, and the one that I'm looking forward to the most is Cherry Oud. So yeah, I haven't seen any reviews on these. I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts based on the first sniff. And let's see if one of these is a love at first sniff for me. So the first one here is called Oud Nude. Let's see. Wow, okay, so this is very, very soft. The texture that I'm getting with this is a soft suede. Running your hand across some soft suede, I love that feeling, or some velvet. I do get the oud in here, but it's not pungent or strong or animalic. It's a musky, soft, fluffy, suede-y kind of oud. Maybe there's some leather in here, I'm not sure. But to me, I think of suede, maybe a little bit of powder as well. Super soft and elegant. Yeah, and the oud is kind of in the background. I smelled it right away when I first took my first sniff of it, but now I can feel that it's kind of moving a little bit backwards. And this soft powdery note is becoming more prominent, so that is really, really, really nice. Wow. It's making me think of Cuir d'Ange by Hermes. It's not exactly like that, but that powderiness in Cuir d'Ange is the kind of thing that I get in Oud Nude as well. So let's see here what the notes are. First of all, the bottle looks like that. Okay, so the chords in here are fruity, sweet, vanilla, oud, almond, woody, nutty, powdery, rose. And the notes in the top, well, actually there aren't any top, mid, or base notes. They're all just clumped in one. There's oud, bourbon, vanilla, almond, raspberry, sandalwood, atlas cedar, and rose. So there aren't any suede or leather notes in here, but I kind of get it. I do smell that in here. Raspberry is apparently in here too, but I'm not really smelling that either. But I am getting a nice soft sweetness, a vanilla sweetness, with a very delicate kind of feeling. Yeah, really, really nice. Oud Nude. Now let's try the second one here. It's called Oud Kohl. K-H-O-L. Let's see here. Okay, so this one straight away is a lot more pungent, in your face. Ooh, I don't like it. Okay, so to me it's smelling like markers, Sharpie permanent marker. It smells very much like ink to me. It's very sharp. Like this one, I think that if I were to wear it, I would go very, very light on the sprays because it is like in your face, very loud. Would probably project a lot. Yeah, and I'm kind of smelling just a very strong ink permanent marker scent. There's a little bit of sourness in here too, and sometimes I do think that when I smell oud, there's like a funky sour note in there, and I'm getting that in here too. So I'm not sure how this wears on skin, but so far this is not for me. Oh, it's very, very, very pungent. Now I'm going to pull up the notes for this one. The bottle looks the same here. think the juice is a little bit darker. The main accords: oud, leather, aldehydic, mossy, fresh, sweet, animalic, earthy, and smoky. And the notes are oud, leather, aldehydes, moss, and praline. It really smells like marker to me though, which, by the way, I do know a few people that like that smell. So yeah, this one's probably not for me, but I am going to test it on skin just to make sure. Okay, so the last one here, and this is the one that I am looking forward to the most. It's called Cherry Oud. Cherry is a note that is very, very popular nowadays. It's the note du jour. And the combination of cherry and oud sounds really interesting. So let's see what this one is. Not what I was expecting. It's spicy, super, super spicy. That's the main thing that I get so far. A spicy sweetness that isn't really making me think of cherry per se. Spicy, woody, and a sweetness that is different and unusual. But it's not really making me think of cherries at all. Well, at least not yet. Maybe on skin, the cherry would be more noticeable. Okay, so it's getting a little bit sweeter, a fruity sweetness, but it's not sugary or anything. It's a very subtle fruit sweetness, along with a dominant spicy woodiness. And oud is back there behind this very overwhelming woody spice. Maybe a little bit of cherry if I try to look for it. But if I didn't know the name of this scent, I wouldn't say, oh, that's cherry. I would think that there are some fruity notes in here, like a mix of fruity notes. Because I am getting a very distinct, unique sweetness, a fruity sweetness that I don't think I've ever smelled before. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Let's see here now what the notes are. So the juice is very nice with this one. It does have a nice red tint to it. Now the main accords: leather, cherry, oud, sweet, fruity, animalic, rose, smoky, and nutty. And then the notes listed on the top are cherry and fruity notes. Middle notes are Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose. And the base notes are leather and oud. To me, it's quite spicy, but it's not even listed in the accords here. But I do get like a woody spice. Okay, so this one is quite nice. I'm very interested on how this wears on skin, actually with all of these. But just based on my first sniff of all three of these, Oud Nude, Oud Kohl, Cherry Oud, I think my favorite of these is the Oud Nude. Easily, I don't have to think twice about it. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Super soft and delicate and relaxing. And I love the texture of suede, of how smooth it is. Yeah, so that's my favorite, Oud Nude. The second favorite is the Cherry Oud, where I wish it was more, you know, sweet, ripe cherry, but it seems to be kind of in the background right now. But still a really nice, unique sweetness that I get. And then my least favorite is the Oud Kohl. It smells really, really unusual to me. Yeah, Sharpie marker. And I have smelled a perfume that reminds me of this. And I don't remember which one, but it's by Parfumerie Générale. And I remember when I smelled it, the first thing that came to my mind was that it smelled like Sharpie marker. And I'm getting that same kind of vibe with this. So I'm not sure exactly which note or accord makes me think that, but yeah, this is probably not my cup of tea. So yeah, that was my video, my very first sniffs of these fragrances and my first impressions. If you guys have tried these scents, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think any of them are bottle worthy? Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.